Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to go ahead and take Videl into pretty much the biggest test I would say there is in Dokkan nowadays. And that of course is the Gathering of the God of Destruction event. Now, funny enough, again, in the most difficult event in the game, I think this is the proof that Videl is like sort of like as obscene as we all think she is. Now, I want to specifically highlight why Videl is going to be so ridiculous in this stage. Now, we're about to go into the stage going up against Moscow. Again, for the most part, in the God event, like, you don't have to do type advantage, but, like, the event is clearly designed around using type advantage in here, besides some very key units. And again, like, we're bringing LR, Kale, and Cleef on the team, for example, right? Now, if we take a look at Videl, Videl is built specifically to be placed in slot 1, and she dodges before she attacks. She also can dodge if she's the third attacker in the turn. But because of this right here, this means Videl will dodge before she attacks. So if Moscow immediately slot 1 supers, Videl will be able to dodge it. Like, she can dodge his cheapness. And then she gets dodging buff. She becomes super effective against all types, which will give her extra damage because both her and Moscow are super class. Also, this could activate even if she's not in the first slot. If she gets hit by Moscow's super attack, she'll still get the attack buff that you're sort of supposed to be in slot 1 in order to be able to get. So that's going to allow Videl, I think, to really be able to dominate here. We are bringing Tech Ultimate Gohan. Of course, obviously, he's easily a top 5 unit here in the God event. I've used him up and down this event like crazy. I'm also going to bring the Videl support type memory. I've sort of sucked this one off a little bit because I feel like, the 2 key it gives to Buu Saga allies for the first 2 turns is actually kind of clutch. Now, the whole purpose of me bringing that is for Tech Ultimate Gohan to help him out in these first 2 turns. If he starts out in slot 7, which he did not. Oh my god. Oh, the support memory is absolutely perfect because of the fact that our we would not have been super attacking in that second rotation without this Videl support memory. My foresight comes in clutch yet again. It's almost like I have a Dokkan sense. It's not even like a 6th, 7th, or 8th sense. It's specifically my Dokkan sense is tingling. This is why I'm the only one to have no items every single stage. Ha ha ha! Alright. So, it is imperative that we have Kale and Cleef super attack first, so that they can get their stacks of defense and dodge chance before Moscow attacks. Dude, oh my god, that's right. One thing not to forget about this team, immediately seeing their stats, it popped into my head again, is that Videl's team, the whole team, is key 4 and 170% of stats. Like, Videl's team is just, like, it's pure insanity. Like, how strong, like, the categories are solid. Like, together, it's really good. And then you have all the stats, right? 4 key and 170%. I will tell you guys flat out, I prefer 4 key and 170% easily over the, the 3 key and 177% that like LR, Goku, and Frieza have. 4 key and 170% across the board. I mean, that is the strongest leader skill in the game in terms of stats, right? Like, let's not account for directly the categories, because I probably would actually still say LR, STR, Vegito has the best actual leader skill, Battle Wits and Buu Saga, right, combined. But Videl has, like, the strongest leader skill, right? 4 key, 170% across the board to 2 category teams is disgusting. I probably will keep Kale. I should keep Kale and LR, Kale and Khalifa on rotation, honestly. Okay, so here's the hopefully Kale and Khalifa dodge? Yeah, oh, okay, that's really good, because again, Moscow hits like they haven't super attacked enough to really be able to tank that. Like, they probably would have taken, I don't know, at least 250k, something like that. Here we go. Oh my god. Look at that Buu Saga item. Oh, the support memory is so clutch. Now, again, we only would have needed 4 key to super attack anyway because of how good Videl's leader skill is, but this is still pretty good. All right, so again, if Moscow decides to be a cheap little prick and super attack right away, all he's going to do is really help Videl at the end right there. And then super attacks are very easy to get right here. Unfortunately, remember that they only share... Oh, it's Cold. Yeah, Cold Judgment. By the way, my Videl is fairly link leveled up. You know, funny enough, one of the most important links for her is actually the first one to get to level 10 for me. Champion Strength right here. Because, you know, 5% damage reduction and 2 key, right? Videl actually has 3 separate links that get 1 key at level 10. Courage, which is this one right here, gets a key at link level 10. This one is Battlefield Diva, gets a key at link level 10. And then, of course, this one right here gets a key at link level 10, right? So Videl is a character you need to link level to be using her at full effectiveness. But, like, Videl, like, on her own team, I don't really think Key should be so much of an issue with her, especially if we have other female fighters around, which we do. All right, so Videl sounds super effective against all types. That gives Videl the full attack buff. And then 3.63, super effective against all types. But then she's going to do at least one more. And then remember, she is constantly building up that attack of hers as well. So she's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. By the way, every time she super attacks, she's gaining defense. So now if Moscow super attacks, even because he'll super attack anywhere on the rotation and hit everyone, but that Videl already built up her defense. So like even if Moscow still super attacks right here, which he could, he did not, Videl would have been fine, right? She still would have had her defensive buff. I believe this friend Videl is 69% in the dupe system. Let me actually just quickly show that. But I believe that's what she is. She's 69%. The friend Videl is, yep, 69%. Okay, I actually want to keep Kale and Khalifa and SCR Kale on rotation because I want, again, against Moscow, you have to play it very smart. There's 2 stages in here specifically that are ridiculously tough. This stage against Moscow, because of his cheap AoE super attack, and then also Belmoth or Vermoth or however you want to say, you would think Moscow was the toughest boss in the game with his AoE super attack, but he's not. It's Belmoth or Vermoth because he lowers your defense on super attack, killing most defensive units. He locks your rotations. He randomly will seal. He could double super. He could dodge. Belmoth, he literally, every single boss effect in the game he does. Like, besides, like, the AoE super attack of Moscow. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I cannot believe they actually put all that on him, right? It's so crazy. Okay, Kale and Khalifa are now at the point where they should be good, even from a super attack. Even if they get hit by this, they should be okay. Yeah, that's not bad whatsoever. 130. Whoa! Kale, wait, Kale. Kale did that either from Battlefield Diva, which has up to a 5% chance to dodge at link level 10, or the level 3 dodge I have on Kale right there. There we go. Hello! Level 3 dodge yet again. Again, level 3 dodge. I'm telling y'all, you know, it's so easy to say, oh, well, I love going full crit on my units and blah, 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 right? But, like, I'm telling you, in these difficult events, like, if you dodge, like, 1 super attack at all, the 3 dodge is worth it, right? It's so worth it. Okay. Now, Videl has her active skill, right? This will give her a 20% attack buff, but a 20% defensive debuff. We absolutely will not be using the active skill. You do not use the active skill in an event like this. The active skill, like, you know, in 2 turns, maybe we will, as like a finishing death blow. Like, if I'm positive we use the active skill and then Videl can finish him off. Because remember, Moscow, to make up for his ridiculous AoE, does not dodge. Moscow is one of the only bosses in here that does not dodge. So we can guaranteed, like, kill shot him if we think his health will be low enough, right? A lot of bosses in here, you have to account for that they might dodge your attack, right? So you can't get too cocky. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, again, Tech Ultimate Gohan and Videl, you know, thanks to that support type memory, I feel like that really did help that first turn, right? To make it so that Ultimate Gohan, it would be a little bit easier on him and Videl. And then, you know, Ultimate Gohan builds up ki every turn, right? So now we're in a really good spot. Look at Videl's damage, dude. Like, it's just, she just does so much. Like, it's, look at her. Like, she is almost what some people thought Broly was, right? Like, Broly can be crazy, and I still think Broly is probably... I'd probably go Videl 1, Gogeta 2, Broly 3 myself. But Videl is what a lot of people actually think Broly is, which is so funny to me. I do love it. And Dokkan did, I believe they got as high as 6. Oh no, the cord. I believe Dokkan got as high as 6 with Videl. So it's hard, I think, to say that it was a loss. I don't think I would say, like, the fact that Dokkan could get to 6 with, like, let me just be straight up. Videl did not deserve a Dokkan Fest. She didn't. And she got one, and Dokkan was still top 6. So that shows you now that Dokkan's lifespan is now basically infinite. Literally until they decide they don't want free money anymore is when Dokkan dies. Like, you know, 6 with Videl. Again, Videl is far and away the least hyped Dokkan Fest ever. And she got 6. So, that also is proof, by the way. I heard that no other gacha games currently have anything super hype going on right now, or any banners at all, really, to compete with Dokkan. And it does show you that, like, Broly didn't hit top grossing, but there was heavy competition. Again, that speaks to that JP gacha game market and how tough it is. Even getting in the top 10 is impressive. So Videl getting to 6, I'd say, is a monster W for Dokkan. I really actually want to super attack with Kale and Cleveland in slot 1, but this is the Videl showcase, so we're going to put Videl in slot 1. This is not my Videl, right? She's 69% in the Zoop system, but, you know, we'll still rock her there and sort of see how well she's going to do. Again, we could have, maybe I should have put her in slot 3. Oh, okay, so she's 69%. She's taking a little bit of damage right there. Remember, the only links she has active right here with Kale and Khalifa is Battlefield Diva and Fierce Battle, right? So it's not exactly like she has a ton of links or anything like that. All right, let's see how we do. All right, so there's Moscow. Okay, so I'm glad Videl is in slot 1, actually, because now she has all of her defense. 95k is not bad. 95k with 1 dupe. I'll take that. Now, of course, that's after her, what did she, double super? Again, the 30% defense on each super attack. That's good. So, yeah, I mean, Videl dominates in here. This is one, like, this is, I would say, the hardest stage in the game. Any stage is probably against Velma. Like, he's tough. Well, I don't know. Because it's like Fusion Extreme Super Battle Road is, well, I don't know. Fusion Extreme Super Battle Road is difficult if you're trying to no-item it, right? But it's probably easy to just beat it with how powerful the units are, so it's hard to say, but, like, this is, I guess, maybe I could call this, like, the second trickiest boss in the game. Like, and Belmont is, like, the #1 trickiest boss in the game, and Moscow right here is #2, right? That AoE super is very, when you do this event a number of times and you see how annoying it is, because, like, you really, like, the amount of units in this game who get a lot of their defense after they attack, it's a huge, like, section of the game that gets their defense after they attack. And Moscow just, like, right there, he just will super right at the start. And any of your units that says, fuck your defense, I don't care, I'm just going to super you right away. You get nothing for you, basically, is what happens. So we can get Battlefield Diva with Khalifa, but there's no real reason. It's fine. We'll be okay. We got some orbs right there. What's funny is typically I'm bringing Tech Khalifa on runs where she doesn't have a leader skill. Like, you just toss her on the team and she's good. But she actually has a leader skill today, right? So she can actually do damage and stuff like that. Okay, here's Moscow. Again, I'd love a dodge by Videl. Okay, that sucks. And there Gohan gets hit. Khalifa, of course, always dodges. So here we go. I mean, this is not exactly a no-item attempt, because support memories, if, like, that's an item, right? But, like, this basically was a no-item run. Like, I one try no-item run this, basically. I actually could have transformed with Videl right there. We wouldn't have died even after her getting hit by the super attack. She would have finished off Moscow for sure if I had used her active skill and transformed. Well, I say transformed, but she just does the costume mechanic, but you guys get what I'm saying. She definitely would have finished Moscow off. Khalifa still could if she crits or double supers. But there we go. Again, that's a very casual no-item run. Because Videl is crazy. Her leader skill is crazy. And it's like, again, I would argue Peppy Gals is not as strong as people think it is. But you combine it with Ally of Justice and you have just an insane roster. Yeah, there's no way we die right here. Even though, like, Kale and Khalifa could take a lot of damage from a super attack, it's not going to be enough for us to die. I don't think. Could we die right here? If he supers right away, I think we could. Well, I think we'll be okay. Because Kale and Khalifa have super attacked many times since their last one. But there we go. There's Videl. I mean, what do you want me to say? She completely dominated. Like, that's it. Thumbs up. Videl just clapped up Moscow. God of Destruction is helpless against this 16-year-old girl right here. Sorry, Moscow. Millions of years old God of Destruction or whatever. Too bad. 16-year-old Videl just comes in and claps your ass. Beats the shit out of him. That's it. Again, I could have easily not brought the support type memory, and that was a no-item run, right? Like, this was a tough no-item run. This took several attempts. I don't know, maybe 9 attempts or so or something like that. When this stage originally came out, I ended up beating it with a Blue Cow King Goku team. And now Videl just comes in and obliterates it, right? Because the team you could build, like, again, the Universe 6 females, we know how ridiculous they can be, right? Then toss Tech Ultimate Gohan on there. And then High School Gohan is still, like, one of the most ridiculous free-to-play units in the game, where he's a great support, and he's so tanky as a support. Who cares how much damage he does, right? He's supporting, making it so, like, Videl and Tech Ultimate Gohan could do their thing, and then High School Gohan's not really taking much damage in exchange. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Videl is disgusting, dude. Like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you bring him in here, he could look really good, but he could also get you killed turn 1, right? I mean, Videl could have as well, but it's impressive. Definitely, Videl is very impressive for sure.